I do want to say that just keep in mind, no matter what RV you have, it's gonna break. No matter what truck you have, it's gonna break. If it's brand new, it's gonna break. If it's used, it's gonna break. Everything breaks always. If you have that mindset, then you'll be more prepared. We always try to show you the good, the bad, and the ugly, and sometimes it's hard to show the ugly because you're in the moment fixing whatever issue there is. But this time, we have a little bit of time, so I'm going to film it. We've reached out to Alliance. Hopefully they help us out like they should. Their customer service is supposedly amazing. We haven't used it much because we haven't had any issues. You want me to come down from there, bud?
Yeah.
In 1 minute. But right now, as you can tell, this is the issue we are having. Our slide is not going in all the way, and it sounds like the motor is making a pretty horrendous noise on one side. So this is the Exact Slide BAL 2.0. So basically, in this column here, there's a bracket with a motor that pulls cables, and there's a separate one on the other side. The other side seems to be working fine, but this one is not. So we're gonna have to pull it out, get it fixed, get parts. So we're gonna try and document this the best we can, let you know how Alliance does as far as getting parts and helping us out, and try to show you some of it from the perspective of how to fix it. I mean, I'm not an expert, I've done a lot of research. Probably not gonna tackle it myself because I have 2 kids I have to watch full time, but I'm gonna try and show you, and hopefully the mobile techs will be able to give a little insight, or at least I can regurgitate what they told me. All right, guys, so to top it off, today is my birthday. It's pouring rain, and I'm currently at Camping World looking for a motor for our slide. Doubt they're gonna have it. I'm just trying to find the part in case there's an issue, if Alliance can't get it to us quick enough, because we have a weird timeline coming up. But anyways, America, and when it rains, it pours. It's not the end of the world, but just makes it a little trickier. Alliance overnighted us a part, which is awesome. This is the slide motor here, and we think the gear back box is bad for some reason or another. That's where you do your manual override, and the tech is here, and we're going to try to get this thing out, which is a bit of a job, and get a new one put in. So we'll try to show you what we can on this. But so far, super stoked that Alliance was able to overnight this to us because couldn't find them anywhere. So it's quite tight in here, but here's the motor. And unfortunately, you have to pull this whole bracket out to undo the motor because the chain goes on the gear, like right here. We believe there's something wrong in the gearbox. And then you got to reconnect the cables after the fact. So these are some cable guides, and the cables fell down, so because we took them off. So this is another reason too I chose not to do it myself, is obviously I have kids, but it's important to stabilize the slide for safety. And then also, I don't have a ladder, I don't carry one because typically I feel like I don't need it. But basically on the outside here, you pull a screw at the top and the bottom, and you get the bulb seal off, and then you can access screws to pull the whole mechanism out. You can see right there, it's the Exact Slide. You can see the cable, one of the pulleys, and it all comes out one step at a time. It's really not that crazy.
No.
It's just kind of knowing how to do it and then rerouting the cables correctly and getting the gear and the sprocket all.
Stuff in the right order.
Correct. Yeah, it's got to be in the right order. And
you tighten that bottom cable before you tighten the top.
Got it.
Or you put the wrong slack in.
And then you got to sync the room again, right? You run it in and out like 3 times or something, and it syncs it.
Yeah, it will sync. It kind of syncs on its own, but you got to run it in and out and hit the end stops.
So here's our new motor, and I can see a couple little pieces of metallic here and there. So obviously something went bad in there. and something was kind of grinding. You can see some of these metal shavings, I believe, fell from the top. So we'll see. Might not be able to see anything. But this is the whole mechanism. The motor goes on the top, and then your cables. It's pretty simple, honestly, to get this whole piece out. It's not that crazy, but definitely helps to have an extra hand, I think. So he's marking the chain so he keeps it centered so the cables go back in the exact same position. That's a great idea that Dennis had here. He puts an X on the bad motor just so you know, so you don't for some reason put them on the bench and accidentally mix them up. Oh, I don't like that.
It's like it's rubbing.
Yeah, it's a little rub for sure.
So there's the top of our thing. Got all the teeth there.
Yeah, that's so weird, huh? Mine's the old guy. Oh, you could see it. It's cattywampus.
Oh, yeah.
So the gear broke. Well, so basically, this is the motor here, and the gearbox is in here, and for some reason, it broke.
That one's straight.
Yeah, this one's very crooked. That one's very straight. So here's the problem right here.
It's the chain's in tension.
Okay.
So that when you then tighten the tops, which get a little less tight than the bottoms,
Yes.
that's what keeps the chain straight. If you over tighten the top, watch what happens to the chain.
Oh, it creates slack at chain slack.
Yeah.
If you over tighten the top.
That's
Okay.
why you never want to tighten the top first.
Got
You
it.
always got to tighten the bottom first.
Bottom first.
Bottom's
It actually says on the sticker in there to loosen the tops.
Yep.
And then adjust the
You
bottoms.
don't want to
And
tighten
then
the tops when you tighten the bottom.
got
And
it.
the rule of thumb is the bottom you want to move the cable 1/4 inch each direction.
And then the other one is a half inch.
Yeah.
I researched it. I know. I was gonna do it myself,
You
but
want
I
to
was
have
like,
this a little less tight than the bottoms,
got it.
so you keep the tension on the.
And then as far as syncing the two sides, because this is its own independent motor from the other side of the slide, you just run it in 3 times and then it gauges the weight and
So what happens is the controller is looking at both motors, and when you hit the end and the motor starts amping out, that it can say, okay, we're synchronized. So when they start amping out at the same time, the controller goes, okay, we're
and running it in in and out 3 times is what it gives it enough to gauge it. Got it. Interesting.
Liquid system is a little different. Liquid uses a Hall effect sensor,
Okay.
where it's counting rotations.
Uh-huh.
This one, I think, is more just looking at the amping out of the motor.
That makes sense.
And
It doesn't need to be perfect. It just needs to be pretty close.
I think they say within 2 inches is fine. One side's
Oh,
2 inches
really?
off more than the other. That's
Oh, okay. Interesting.
yeah. As long as you're hitting the end and sealing on
Okay.
the seal on the out and sealing on the end,
Yep.
and within the 2 inch variation is BAL says is acceptable.
Okay. Tricky, but we got everything back in. We got the cables started. We got to rewire it right there because it's a new motor. And then we got to put our trim back on and cycle it and get it all adjusted, which you got to loosen the top too. And then you always adjust the bottoms first, then the top too. Oh, it's the small things, like having space around your bed. It's so funny. We went about 4 or 5 days living with our slide in. Now we got it fixed. Dennis did great. It's running in, it's working great. The motor was busted, as you could tell in the video. Unfortunately, it did give a little mar here. So either Alliance will send me a new one. I might just patch it up because I need to get some of this paint for touch up anyways. So I might just sand it, putty it, and just paint it. Haven't decided yet, but it's working great. Overall, it's not too difficult. You will need a ladder for this project. You probably should support the slide. That's what BAL recommends. You'll need a screw gun, vice grips, a couple wrenches. Overall, there's really no specialty tools. They do give you instructions up here, at least Alliance does, how to adjust it. But overall, it's a little bit of work on the inside, a little bit of work on the outside. We used our window quite a bit to kind of reach in and out and to access the screws and stuff like that. And it's gonna be different in every scenario. We took this door off here, but overall, it helps to have 2 people, not required, but definitely would make life a lot easier. Thanks to Alliance, thanks to Dennis. Hopefully you found this video helpful. And I don't know why that gear broke, but you know, I guess stuff just breaks. No matter what you do, whatever type of RV you have, vehicle, truck, whatever, stuff breaks. Just get used to it and life will be much better.